Well, Monday marked 2 years since investigative reporter Jeff German was murdered in broad daylight outside of his own home.
Yeah, just last week, a jury found former Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tellis guilty in German's murder. And now we're hearing from one of the people on that panel. Our Jaewon spoke with the jury foreperson who reveals how that guilty verdict was reached.
For about 12 hours, a jury panel of 5 men and 7 women sat in a room similar size to this one as they deliberated on Robert Tellis's fate. I spoke with the jury foreperson to find out more about what happened behind closed doors.
As it unfolded up, that's when I realized how kind of crazy and high profile it was.
30-year-old Gregory Whitney had never served on a jury before the Robert Tellis trial. He was chosen as the foreperson.
What was going through your mind listening to all the witness testimony?
At first, it was a lot to process.
I'm innocent.
Tellis is the former county public administrator found guilty last week of murdering Las Vegas Review-Journal reporter Jeff German 2 years ago. I had the chance to speak with Whitney about his experience serving as a juror for this case.
It wasn't really up until his narrative. That's when we started, as the jury, started noticing a lot of holes.
Do you think that if he didn't get up on the stand, there could have been a possibility of a hung jury?
I feel like it would have been a lot more likely.
Whitney tells me several jurors found concerns with Tellis's own words on the stand.
I knew I didn't do this thing.
Here's how the votes were tallied. Once in the jury deliberation room, jurors took an initial vote. There were 7 guilty, 4 unsure, and 1 not guilty. By the end of day 1, it was 8 guilty and 4 unsure. Day 2, 11 guilty, 1 not guilty. Whitney tells me part of the holdup was because of these pictures, which Tellis's attorney, Robert Draskovich, showed during closing arguments.
And it appeared that the person inside the Yukon Denali had hair. How were you guys able to get over that dispute?
Did have that theory where, well, if you're in the vehicle, you can't be wearing the hat. You're still going to want to hide your head. Maybe it was a hood, because the way the hair just kind of peeked out at the front didn't look like a normal hairline.
With all the evidence that was presented, Whitney says his vote stayed consistent, guilty.
I just couldn't find any plausible evidence that he supported that made his theory of why he thought this was all happening real.
A lot of you asked why the jury took their time before they reached a verdict. Well, Whitney tells me they had to go through more than 400 pieces of evidence, and it was this one that sealed the deal for him.
That was a good final side-by-side that I've been wanting to see.
The jurors made their own side-by-side comparisons with 2 laptops comparing Tellis's walk from video in German's news article to surveillance video captured of the suspect in German's neighborhood.
That really helped for us because a lot of us did notice, at that point, the mannerism and how he held his arms while he walked was very similar, if not identical, to the suspect.
The worst punishment Tellis could have received was life without the possibility of parole. I asked Whitney why the jury opted for life with parole eligibility.
I figured if we could just do with, if he does get out, he has to deserve it and he has to earn it.
Tellis still maintains his innocence even after conviction, but Whitney is confident the jury got it right. Guilty.
I know he believes we got it wrong. There was just too much swaying against him. Started at this conspiracy theory, went down that rabbit hole. We really tried to follow it, but it just ended. And then the only theory we had left was, well, you're the one with motive. We have these texts, we have these videos, we have all this downloaded data. It's too hard to defute for us.
A judge can order more time in prison for Tellis because of enhancements to his charge. The formal sentencing date is October 16th. In Las Vegas, I'm Jaewon.